Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is FROMSoft Cheese. And today we have part 14 of FROMSoft Cheese here in Dark Souls Remastered, starting out in 2x speed because I'm going to show you another instance where you can use poisoned arrows to make things easier on yourself if you have patience, right? If you don't want to fight these things, if you're not awesome at dodging and blocking and killing things like these Taurus demons, which are in Izalith here. So, yeah, just get out your poisoned arrows, and doesn't even matter if the damage is registering, right? So just as long as your arrows are hitting, like there is a range, of course. Like you can't shoot across, space and time to poison things. But as long as it's within reason, you don't have to be dealing damage. But as long as like the little blood splatter comes out, you can poison things from super far away. They don't even aggro on you, and then they die to the poison. Sometimes you have to reapply it, but here's an example of it. All these Taurus demons, this part, it's kind of hard sometimes when you have multiples coming after you at the same time. There's all these in a group here. What are you going to do? Run up there and fight them all at the same time? I don't think anybody can do that. So, at least pull them to you, get them poisoned, do some damage to them. But yeah, in this one here, we are going to show Sin's Fortress. We're going to show the Iron Golem. Is that his name? The boss? The boss of the Sin's Fortress. How to cheese it. And it's not the way you think, probably. There's multiple ways to cheese that one. But I want to show you the way that you probably don't see as often. It's kind of both, actually. It's both. It's both ways that you cheese it. So it's really easy. One of the easiest bosses in the game, especially if you just don't run in there and start fighting it. If you cheese it the right way, it's one of the easiest ones in the game. So that plus a lot of this. Last time we did Quelaag. We did a bunch of Blighttown and Quelaag. Quelaag cheese. If you want to see that, we have cheese on a bunch of stuff. I'm also gonna do like achievement guides and farming and stuff like that on this playlist. So these Taurus demons in Izalith, just get them, as many of them poisoned as you can. You could probably poison. It's like you can poison the front grouping, and then if you start trying to get closer to do the back grouping, the front groupings will start coming after you. So kind of just do the front like four or five, and then start maybe bringing one at a time to you, pulling one at a time to you, and killing them one at a time by pulling them with arrows like so. So this is just so you don't have to fight them all at the same time. This would also be a early way to get the Chaos Ember. So if you're looking to make a weapon into a Chaos weapon, we have the Chaos, I think it's Chaos Flame Ember maybe. Right there where they're standing, there's a little glowing item in the lava that you can get early. So we're getting this thing pretty much immediately. As soon as we kill Quelaag, you can get the Chaos Flame Ember if you want it. So, getting that early. Another thing about these Taurus demons, this elevated path right here. They get all confused. They don't know what to do. They can't run up the side of it. So they go all the way to the front of it to get on the path. If you get on the path and they're not like right there, they will go out of their way to go to the beginning of the path. Watch this guy. He's going all the way over there to get up on the path. Look how big he is. It's so funny. It's kind of hard for you yourself to get up on the path as well, but if you can kind of jump up there, roll up there, should be fine. But I'm not expecting you to like poison all of these and just wait for them to, then wait for it to wear off and poison them all again and have them all die like that, but you could. So just a little combo of multiple things here. Get them poisoned, first of all, as many as you can without aggroing them. And then pull them one at a time to you, the ones that are poisoned, and then use the elevated path to make it easier to kill them with your weapon. You can be standing up on the path, and they are in range to melee you, but they won't do it, because they want to get up on the path and come get you. So you can use that to your advantage. Here's how you get the Chaos Flame Ember early. You do have to take a death. The way it wants you to get it is get the orange charred ring from the centipede demon, but you can, if you have enough HP, if you have enough fire resistance, if you have maybe the flippy ring, if you just are quick, you can get the Chaos Flame Ember. You take a death. You could put on a one of the rings that make it to where you don't lose your souls. rare ring of sacrifice. You could put a rare ring of sacrifice on, that way you don't have to go back and get your stain. But if you don't even have to waste that if you don't want to. If you just have patience, once again, that's like this whole series is about patience almost, at least some of it. Which this game is about patience. You know how it goes. If you die and then you get impatient and you try to go back and get your stain and you're just plowing through everything, you're going to die again. So your stain will be right here outside of the lava. It's not going to be in the lava, so still just a quick, like, a sooner way to get the Chaos Flame Ember. Alright, there's a little trap here at the beginning of Sin's Fortress that you can use. These are throughout Sin's Fortress, so some of these examples are things you can do multiple times. But the traps on the ground, don't let them use them against you. Try to make it to where it gets used against the enemies. So kind of line the enemies up in front of the trap and then hit the trap, and then the arrows will hit the enemies and sometimes kill them. There's like 3 or 4 of those in there that you can use against those lizard men. Alright, another example here. We got giants in Sin's Fortress. You can just poison them. You can poison them and wait for them to die. This one won't even come attack me. But I'm not going to make y'all sit and watch it die to poison. Just letting you know that you could do this if you want to. And there are several giants in Sin's Fortress that you can do this to. The one that's throwing the fireball, once you get near the vendor and like the bonfire, once you make it through Sin's Fortress proper and you're heading towards the boss, there's a giant that throws like flame boulders down at you. Well, you can kill him with poison arrows also. And then the one that's putting the balls down into the ball machine that's shooting the balls out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can kill him with poison arrows as well. So use that to your advantage. You don't always have to fight these gigantic enemies that can kill you in 1 or 2 hits. You can at least poison them and wait them out, and they die without even aggroing on you. Or you can poison them, knock their health down to like 1-shot range, and just run in there and one-shot them with your weapon if you aren't that patient. So just lots of stuff in Sin's Fortress like that, like the Titanite demons down in the tar. Put on your rust ring. Sometimes you can shoot them from range with bow and arrow instead of like getting down in there nitty gritty and fighting them. Alright, here is the Iron Golem. Alright, there he is, waiting for us patiently. The cheese for this one is to get the summon. It's kind of like similar to, what was it? We had the gargoyles. We had the Moonlight Butterfly. This is similar to the Moonlight Butterfly. So you get the witch for the Moonlight Butterfly, and she just solos the boss. Alright, same exact thing here. We're going to get Iron Tarkus, and he's going to solo the boss. So you just do nothing. The best thing to do here is to do nothing. Make sure you're in human form. There's a bonfire kind of nearby here, right? Where they're throwing down the flaming boulders. There's a bonfire there. Make sure you reverse your hollowing. Make sure you're human. Go get Iron Tarkus, and then just watch him beat the Iron Golem here. Iron Golem, boss fight. Here comes Iron Tarkus. It's going to be a 1v1. We're going to go in there a little bit just to get Iron Tarkus aggroed on him and get him aggroed onto Iron Tarkus. But once that happens, watch this fight here. Hits him with a big hit, then he blocks with his gigantic shield. He's still blocking. He's hurt just a little bit. He got hit like once. Bang, bang. Another way you can do the Iron Golem is if you hit his leg like a bunch of times, like in the same spot. Instead of like hitting him here and there and this leg, this leg, that leg. If you do the same leg over and over and over with really poise breaking type of attacks like R2s, you can make the Iron Golem fall. You can make him fall off the platform and die. Ooh, Iron Golem got him. Freaking slammed him down. That was cool. So Tarkus at about half health. Iron Golem, you know, it's not going so well at the moment, but just trust me. Tarkus can do it solo. Tarkus is smart. He's gonna win. He's got him right by the edge right now. He's two-handing his sword. Bang. Boom. Makes him shake. Makes him do the stanky leg. Just has to hit him one more time. Bang. He falls. There he goes. Alright, so Tarkus can even do that. Like, the cheese is letting the NPC do the fight all by itself, but then the NPC cheesed the boss. So, a double cheese right there. Alright, so that's it for this one. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Get up the channel, comment below. And next time we'll be seeing Ornstein and Smo cheese. See you there. Peace.